Hello, welcome to Beyond Bonkers. Sarah and I are at Belton Hall, Belton Hall,
Yeah.
Belton Park, something like that. Just up from Melton Mowbray. So yeah, we're going to have a wander about, take a camera with us, see what we can pick up, and go from there basically. Try not to pick up kids. I don't mean pick up kids, but try not to film children, because it's a nightmare with YouTube. And there's loads. Children and dogs. But I suppose it is Easter Saturday, so we have picked the proper time to come. So yeah, let's just take you around and show you what's what.
This is the Marble Hall.
There we go.
Designed as the main entrance and the first in a procession of grand rooms.
Heading on through. Where are we then? Narrator.
So they call the saloon or the great parlour.
Ah.
So yes, the most important state reception room in the house. It's very dark.
It is very dark. Mind you, I suppose if you got a dirty great big light on at some point, it wouldn't be, would it?
And the blinds.
And the blinds are partially down as well, so that sort of. So what's happening here? They're doing some restoration work. This is the second state reception room with views over there. Where are we heading then, narrator?
Tyrconnell room?
Who?
Yeah, originally known as the drawing room next to the great parlour.
Why does that feel spongy?
Yeah, it does.
Floor. Looks good. And it's got a pattern on it. Ah, because this has a pattern on it that represents the floor.
Dog there. Yeah, but the big ones, yeah.
I've lost my narrator. Go on, where are we?
Chapel drawing room now. Oh.
Oh yeah, you can go upstairs. It's just a mass. The normal staircase. I think it's under the bell. We go through the back staircase.
Lovely work.
That's just stunning. See, this is where you hope that you're actually filming. Which cameras is on
Would have been one of the most opulent rooms in the house. Oh, don't set us off.
We've got our silly heads on today.
Don't.
Yes, but I should imagine very opulent.
Mm.
Oh, I can't even say that. Blood. It's all these tapestries. I mean, amazing they are. I mean,
Detail in them.
look at the detail in that. And where was that made? What's made? Does it not tell us?
Not in the book, it doesn't,
Oh, I wonder
no.
if we've got a... Is that the one? Oh yeah.
I think so.
John Vorderbank
It's a
was a
Huguenot.
what? A Huguenot.
Yes.
A French Protestant refugee fleeing religious persecution. Oh, okay. He arrived in England in the 1680s, becoming the leading tapestry manufacturer here. Oh, crikey. His workshop was in Covent Garden. Wool and silk.
Mm.
Crikey.
In a corridor somewhere? Currently? I don't know. I'm assuming we're going upstairs. The back staircase. Yeah.
Too busy being nosy with the pictures now.
Oh, listen.
Oh, I did that on the way in.
Sarah's going to have falling upstairs
Yes.
into rooms. Which is okay. Princess Victoria. So what does that say behind you?
I'll move.
Servant staircase. Rabbits. No, you're all right, my darling.
Grinning gibbons. Do you want a bath? It's a bit of high ceiling.
Dub in the tub.
Yeah.
So it's obviously been potted afterwards. This is my favourite room.
Well, you could sit and have a pee and have a good look out, good view out, couldn't you?
Good view. Room with a view.
Room with a view. So,
Nice.
blocky.
Chinese
Right, come on
bedroom.
then. Where are we, Sarah?
Chinese bedroom.
The Chinese bedroom. And what does it say about the Chinese bedroom? That's stunning.
Hung here in 1830, the wallpaper was hand-painted in China, 1740, and intended for Western markets. It's very pretty.
Oh no, my silly head's on, so it's not. Edit it out.
Edit a lot out. No, quite possibly.
I love that. That's beautiful.
It's nice.
They're all the same for this room.
So this is the Queen's bedroom.
Ah,
Yeah.
very nice.
I just didn't know what they were, so I went around.
You remember it?
It's these inlaid cabinets that I always find.
Yes.
The work that goes into it.
I want one for my
In the library, if you have a look at each
What's with the candy stripe?
Brass kind of areas.
What do you think about the
Screws.
interior?
It says the room was entirely decorated in this Rococo style in preparation for a visit by Queen Adelaide, widow of King William IV. She stayed with the family in July 1840 and September 1841. The headboard of the bed carries her monogram in silver embroidery. National Trust have replaced the original fabrics, which had decayed beyond repair, but the braids, fringing and tassels are all original.
Wow. What a strange little room. Where are we?
So heading into the library, I think the books might have given a hint.
Yeah. Why would you have a library?
Oh, no, this was once a bedroom. This room was mostly used as a dressing room.
Ah, see?
There you
I'm
go.
not mad. Why would there be a library of your bedroom?
That's where you keep your nighttime books, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Is it through there, 8?
Ooh. Wow. Very nice. The library rooms are always one of my favourite rooms in all houses.
Yeah. This is lovely. It's light and it's airy. And full of books. Nice surprise. What's with the numbers?
It's catalogue.
It is? Oh, wow. I was thinking surely it can't be catalogue, but yeah.
I got to 21, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26,
Oh, yes.
27.
There's even more in the study down there.
Really?
There's about 12,000.
Gosh.
27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Right, James.
So this room is known as the boudoir.
The boudoir.
The boudoir.
What's it say then about the boudoir?
This room was originally furnished as a bedroom. In 1776-77, James Wyatt entirely remodelled the room in the neoclassical style to create a dressing room for Lady Brownlow.
There we go.
I wondered who the hand was.
The hand of Catherine Kinloch, Lady Brownlow, 1906 to 1952. There we go.
Another corridor. This might be the Windsor bedroom.
Yeah, it's lovely in here. You're in the Windsor bedroom now.
Okay.
And you've come on back onto the south side of the house, so it's a bit warmer in here, a bit brighter. Lots of natural daylight, which is lovely. And then this colour scheme was done in the 1960s by Baron Brownlow's third wife, Layla. So again, it's just that bit more modern
Yeah.
than you see in the other parts. A lovely big bed. So this is what we call...
Yeah, that makes you want to go and lie on it, doesn't
it? It does actually. It also looks really comfortable to me. I could have a snooze in the afternoon when it gets a bit
It looks like
quiet.
you could have plenty of dogs on there as well.
Yeah, I think my cockapoo would make himself quite...
my cat would, yeah.
My Westie, definitely. Hit me on the pillars.
Yeah. So we call it the Windsor bedroom because this is the suite of rooms Edward VIII would have used when he was a frequent visitor here. And then in more recent times, this is where King Charles stayed when he was up the road at RAF Cranwell training to be an officer. So he stayed here. He still had rooms on site, but he spent quite a bit of time here, presumably a bit quieter, a bit more private.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's beautiful.
really nice set of rooms.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Yes, it is one of them rooms you walk into and go, oh, I like this. What's in here? Oh, is this a bathroom? Oh, yeah. My crazy way. I've got the mad urge to go, oh, one cheek, two cheeks, la la la.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. For anybody who hasn't got a clue what we're talking about, that was Travel Blog Jamie.
It's a very dramatic pose.
It was absolutely awesome. Yeah.
It's one way to get dry, I suppose.
That's an old set of scales. Blimey. Gosh.
Mm-hmm.
You see things when things are dark like that when I go up here. What's up here then?
No, this part's not in the book. So we should be heading down to the breakfast room next.
That is on Hell, the beautiful lamb.
So,
Rich. That's lovely.
it's nice.
Isn't it, Josh?
Do
Can't hold a stick.
the dancing stair
Dancing
routine.
on the stairs. I can't hold a stick and walk down the stairs at the same time. That's just virtually impossible. It is these days. Hang on, get outside.
Yes, this way. More rooms this way, right. Or your left.
You've been silent, sit there, so
Never.
it's left and right direction.
This is the staircase, the main staircase. This is the main door.
The anti-study.
Oh, wow.
Crikey. Well spotted, that woman. You've got a damn good tripod to stick that on, won't you, to find it? Well, at least 3 people to hold it.
He did, yeah.
to what?
We jumped a few pages, so this is the study. This room was called the schoolroom and designated for the education of young Sir John Brownlow's daughters. In 1737, it was remodelled as a library.
Home to 16 bronze busts purchased in 1734. The study also contains Belton's oldest books.
See, there were tiny ones as well. It's called the tapestry room.
That'd be right. I'd say narrator, come on, spirit. Where are we? What are we looking at?
Tapestry room.
Thank you very much.
They were made, we believe, sort of very late 1600s, early 1700s in Mortlake, London, possibly by Flemish weavers. All four of the tapestries show scenes from the life of Diogenes, the Greek philosopher. So we have Alexander talking to Plato. Straight in front of you, he's talking to Alexander the Great, and Alexander is saying, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And he's saying, "Yes, move that way, and I'll see you." Over in the corner, looking over at the lintel above the door says something like, "Let evil not enter here." Okay? And he's saying, "How is the master of the house to get in?" And then this one behind the door, which is quite difficult to see because of the light, he's down here in the corner. He'd seen a little boy drinking water just using his hands, so he threw away his cup and said, "Well, I can do that as well," because he was all about living life as simply as possible. That's why he had the barrel for his home. But they were bought by Lord Tyrconnell, who had the house in the 1740s. Displayed somewhere, but I don't know where. Then they made their way up to the attics, where they were for over 100 years. And you can see, particularly on this one, if you look above where you've got the houses and factories in the background, the greyish bit is where people have walked across it because they were being used as carpet.
Oh gosh.
And then it was late 1800s, 1880-ish, when Adalbert and Adelaide had inherited the house. They found them. So had this room totally remodelled. They had the new ceiling, they had the woodwork done, they had the beading put round just to display the tapestries. So they would have had to have had this door altered and made double height so that this tapestry could fit behind it.
Oh, brilliant.
They're all made out of wool and silk. I mean, here, for instance, you can see. Now, whether this is just due to age or whether it is where people have been walking across.
Yeah, you can
it's
see
actually
it.
wearing
See the
out.
wear.
It's worn away.
Wow.
Such a shame.
But the colours are still quite vibrant.
They are.
Now, whether that is because they were in the attics for 100 years or so, it could have helped. Because red is one of the first colours that will
Fade. Yeah.
Especially on this one, it is still quite a vibrant red.
We were looking at the other ones, with all the Chinese,
Oh, yes.
the Oriental ones. Again, we were like, wow, they're stunning.
It's with those, each scene is on its own little island. And you see something new each time you
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah.
But again, they were made in Mortlake by a Flemish weaver. So it's possible that these were Flemish
From the same.
as well.
Wow.
Because they would have been made round about the same period.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's good that they did pop them away in the attic for 100 years.
Fair. Yeah. At least we get to enjoy them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you came in that way, so it's a one-way system.
I don't know how much of this is going to come out. I've no idea. Thank you.
Thank
ever so
you.
much for
Did you
that.
notice the cabinet out here, the lapis lazuli one?
Yes.
That would have been roughly the colour of the walls in the chapel drawing room before they were painted over with the yellow varnish. They would have been, so those
Yeah.
tapestries
Yeah, yeah.
would
Yeah,
have really
really.
looked vibrant
Yeah.
against that blue.
Oh, amazing.
But I mean, why you'd want
What do you want to paint over?
over that sort of
Yeah,
colour with
Yeah.
the yellow varnish?
Stunning.
No.
Stunning.
And apparently there is only one similar, not exactly the same, a similar one to that, and that's in the private apartments at the Vatican. And the lapis lazuli comes from Afghanistan. That's the only place that
You can get it.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one open, but apparently it is stunning when it's all opened up as
Wow.
well. But I haven't been fortunate enough to see that.
Yeah.
But the when the house was handed over to the trust in 1984, they had a huge auction here on the Oval, and that was one of the lots. The National Trust couldn't afford to buy it, but the V&A bought it because they didn't want it to go out of the country. So they paid for it,
Yeah.
but said it had got to remain here
Oh.
because this is where it belonged.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But we don't know what it was sold for.
No.
We don't even, there isn't, as far as they found, there isn't a receipt. They don't even know what it cost
Oh, gosh.
when it was bought. So whether it was bought, but I mean, I dread to think what the price
Intriguing
of
mystery, that.
it would be. But yes, the family didn't tend to throw away a lot, and they found, you know, they've been going through, they found receipts for goodness knows what, but they haven't found anything for that yet.
Interesting.
But it could have been that they took, you know, it was in the stuff that they took with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
Yeah, lost till
But I
time.
just think it's a shame that it's there. It ought to be somewhere a little bit more prominent.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm walking past it tonight. We won't stop with that.
And a lot of people miss it because it's there.
Yeah, needs to, like you say, it needs to be somewhere
somewhere-
else, and it needs to be somewhere where it's really nicely lit as well,
Yes.
because it's not lit there.
I mean, they
is it?
have got new lighting on it. And it did show up well at Christmas when they had the blinds down and the Christmas tree. It did show up beautifully.
Yeah.
But
Very easily
obviously
missed,
they
though.
can't have the lights on, they have to be special lights. And with having the blind open, it detracts from it, so you can't see it.
Yeah.
I think it dates about mid-1600s, possibly made in Italy. Yeah, it is a stunning piece.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right, narrator, where are we?
I'm going to breakfast room.
That explains that then.
There's two bedrooms.
So in the 19th century, when the dining room was a library, this room served as an anti-library. It became a small dining room when the library was moved upstairs. Later it was known as the breakfast room.
Very nice it is too.
just an observation.
Yeah.
These characters here,
Yeah.
no disrespect to any of them, but they all look like characters out of a Miss Marple.
They do. They
or
do.
a Poirot.
I was looking at the lady over there. I don't know whether my fingers painting this out or not.
Yeah.
I was thinking Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. Some sort of
because I was watching
murder
the movie
mystery
the other
type
day.
thing.
It's a painting and a half. Oh, crikey, that's blinking enormous. Where are we?
I'm not sure how you pronounce this, but the Hondakuta room, dining room basically.
Oh.
That's it there. That's what it says.
It almost looks. That almost looks like you can take the fruit off that.
Yeah. No.
Step away
Yeah.
from me birds. They're mine. I'm gardening is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I'd have to get the silver on that.
Yeah, that'd be a job and a half.
Well, that's been quite a nice little trip around, I must say. We've both thoroughly enjoyed that, but we're both hurting now. A pair of old Crocs. So we are heading back to the car to head on home. But yeah, that is National Trust property, Belton House. Absolutely lovely. We've really enjoyed it. The grounds, we've not even touched half the grounds. I think we're both starting to huddle.
Yeah. But definitely come back. There's a walk around the lake, there's a maze. I'm sure we'll get lost in that.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
But yeah, definitely a comeback job. If you are a National Trust member, it is free to enter. I don't know what it is if you're not. I might have to have a look at that and put it on a thingy. Yeah, if I can. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, from Beyond Bonkers, from Sarah and myself, on that note, we will say cheery bye. Catch you later.
Bye.